Day 271 of 1,461 days of ignoring the Trump administration. I am not a self-help guru. I'm just trying to help myself. Today is the second No King's Day protest, and the word is that it will be the largest protest in American history. Without getting into the fear that has been espoused by the leader of the Trump administration and the Trump administration, who would rather have a one King Day, we want a King Day, or a Don King Day. By the way, we already have a Don King, and I'm pretty satisfied with that one. I wanted to mention that the No King's Day logo reminds me of Jean-Michel Basquiat and his iconic crown image, which in turn reminds me that those "we want a King Day" people don't understand art, and they don't understand artists. Because if they did, they would understand us. Their idea of art is Kid Rock, and that reminded me that I own the second Kid Rock CD. I was DJing at a college radio station in my late teens, and a free copy was sent to us. The reason I kept it is because Kid Rock sampled Howard Stern on one of the songs, and I have listened to Howard Stern since I was a teenager. Kid Rock sampled something Howard said to someone that he was having a fight with on the air. Howard said, "You want my in your mouth." Now, whatever you think of Howard, that's another issue. But what is interesting to me, and what backs up this point I have about not understanding art and artists, and how Kid Rock never understood art and still doesn't, is how Kid Rock used that sample to demean the women he is attempting to humiliate in this song. Howard was having a fight with a man, not a woman, and meant it playfully in the context of an on-air bit to make his listeners laugh, not to make the listener fearful that he might sexually assault them. Howard said this as an outrageous insult to someone who was attacking him, and again, someone who was not a woman, not a minority, and not vulnerable, whereas Kid Rock took that sample and used it in a way that was only meant to humiliate, belittle, and intimidate. Unlike Howard, Kid Rock wants to stifle laughter with a boot to the neck. That is what people who would like to see the leader of the Trump administration as a king, which is how he sees himself, want. There is nothing artful about that. Be safe out there today during your No King's Day observation. You'll be celebrating Jean-Michel and even Don King while you're ignoring the Trump administration.